Welcome to the G.N.A. Nerds. Alcohol.
Oh, wait. Am I not hosting?
Huh?
I thought I was hosting since I've been gone so long.
No.
Oh, totally not.
Fuck you, Cecil.
Welcome to the G.N.A. podcast, Games, Nerds, and Alcohol, where we get drunk and talk over top of each other.
We do that. Yes. I'm doing it right now.
We've got a huge cast of people tonight, so I am going to skip all the normal crap that I'm doing, which I'm actually just killing time right now, so I'm not actually skipping anything. But anyway, let's go down the line and see who is here with us. We've got Daymok hanging out. Daymok, how you feeling, man?
Oh, man, it's good to be back. It's been a really long time.
Really long time.
You like long things, don't you?
You like that green thing, don't you? And you heard him. We got Gravemynd joining us tonight as well. Grave, how you feeling, man?
Well, I will let you know that it's hard to clap with a controller in your hands.
I know. I got the clap from a controller, too. And we got D for Microbrew Gamers. How you feeling, guy?
Bend over and show me your dark side, you will.
Doing all right, man.
At least somebody remembered that sketch. And
Feel the
Shinzu.
force.
Beautiful. How you feeling, Shinzu?
I'm feeling fine. Just fine. And my mic's working, too.
It is.
God.
I hear it. You sound sexy.
It's so nice.
And shdow has come back from the shadows. shdow, how are you doing, man?
The Cursed Daystar hurts my face because I was a vampire for 3 weeks, and now I'm not.
Oh my god, the moon is on fire.
Basically, that's my life right now.
I want to meet that chick with that tongue. That is amazing.
So do I. I'll be in my bunk.
Yeah. Anywho, I mean, she could lick a butthole while giving you it. Anyway, and we got Article here. How you feeling, Article?
Better, I guess. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
You still didn't get a kill the entire time we were playing, though.
Yeah, that's all right. Whatever.
We'll get it after this. And we got Zyberblood joining us. How you feeling, guy?
I've had better days.
What about butter days? Have you had butter days?
Yes, I've had butter days.
Rock on. And I'm Cecil Xavier, your host. I've had a pretty horrendous week. And once I get into State of Games, you'll hear my rant. That's all I got to say about that. Let's go down the line and actually talk to people and figure out what they're drinking, because that is, of course, the most important thing of the night. Or smoking, depending on if you are unable to drink. So let's start that in reverse. Zyberblood, what the hell are you drinking with us tonight, man?
Tonight, I am drinking Evil Twin Brewing's Pure and Simple IPA is rarely pure and simple. It is a double dry hop Saison IPA. It's all right. It's not like the one that I was drinking last weekend with Daymok when we were day drinking. That one was really flavorful. This one, it's simple. It's D simple.
So it's a basic beer.
Yes, it's basic bitch.
I like basic.
I mean, it's easy drinking, that's for sure. But the way that it was looking, I was hoping for a little more flavor.
I can understand that.
But I was let down. The color totally took a ride and then let me down.
What about you, Article? What are you partaking in this evening?
I got a little something called Gorilla Glue, which is not the actual glue, but a strain of weed. As well as, I think I had it last week, this Passion Orange Guava. But this week I'm mixing and matching.
Ooh.
One's an indica and one's a sativa, so I'm pretty high and tired and not at the same time. Can't quite explain it, but I'll send a picture of one of the buds to the chat.
shdow, what are you drinking tonight? Are you drinking tonight?
Not drinking, but I am definitely hitting the vape, so got that going for me.
Nice. What about you, Shinzu? What are you drinking, man?
I have a Bitter Bee Havoc Mead, which is a hopped mead.
You got to tell me about that, man. You can't just drop that on me and then be just done.
Well, I mean, it's your traditional mead, just with brewed with 7 types of different hops, and then they also age it with hops, and they also dry hop it again, so it's got a nice hoppy flavor to it, and it's nice and bitter.
Okay.
Not overly sweet.
Sounds like you might like hops.
I love hops.
What's the tail end like? What's the finish?
Very clean, smooth. You get a lot of the Cascade hops that they use.
All right. What about the attack?
Bitter, with a slightly sweet undertone. You can definitely taste the honey from the mead aspect of it, but then it kind of gives way to that nice round hop flavor, that citrusy tone that we all love.
Oh, damn, I want to try that. And D, what are you drinking, man?
I'm actually having a basic drink.
Shocker.
Ooh, Zyber called that one. You
Yep,
basic bitch.
I'm having a screwdriver, Smirnoff vodka, and orange juice. Feeling nice and warm because I poured about a third of the bottle to half of the bottle in.
Now, I want to point out that all of us alcoholics, you do realize that we pour our drinks like 4 times as heavy as what you would get in a bar, right?
That's standard, right?
I
Yes.
thought it was.
For us, it is.
What about you,
that's how
Gravemynd?
Also, I gotta admit, this is like really hard trying to play Dark Souls and hold this button down at the same time. But I am basically cleaning out the liquor cabinet tonight. I've got right now Jack Daniel's watermelon punch, like wine coolery type of thing that my wife didn't want, and but I got some Guinness in the fridge. I'll probably drink a little bit of that, and I'm also probably going to smoke a cigar a little bit later.
Nice. Well, I myself, if you remember from last episode, I had a mason jar full of what was being referred to as air quote vodka. Tonight, I am actually drinking a Japanese whiskey, also out of a mason jar.
Why out of a mason jar?
Well, I had no other jar to transport it.
That's like about as far removed from Japan as you can get.
Well, no, not really.
Hmm.
So I'm going to quickly pop this thing open, give a quick sniff, and see what it's like. Woo!
You
Yeah,
didn't say
that's,
what kind of Japanese whiskey.
I honestly don't know. Mason jar Japanese whiskey, does that count?
It's not very discreet.
I know. Well, just to give you a hint, it's very light in color. I'm actually a little worried on how light it is. But let's.
Are you sure it's Japanese whiskey?
Oh yeah, that definitely tastes like whiskey. That's really, really smooth though. And shockingly enough, like the attack on it is super smooth. The tail end of it is so peaty. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, Japan's doing that now.
That's
why'd you have to do that?
That's really good. That's really, really good. And Damok, what are you drinking, man?
I'm trying to catch up, so I've only had like 2 golden monkeys, so now I'm double fisting. I got 1 golden monkey and 1 Bud Light because it needs to get cleaned out of the fridge.
Yeah, that's why I'm drinking this Jack Daniels thing.
That's respectable. I mean, so we got basically 3 people drinking some pretty basic stuff tonight.
That sounds
Now
like
y'all got a drink.
Ah, shit, you're right. I said the word basic.
What is basic, the drinking word?
Yeah, so back a few episodes ago, like 30 or 50, I can't really remember. D kept saying the word basic, so we made a drinking game out of it. Anytime somebody says basic or basically, we got a drink.
Okay.
So basically, he kind of fucked everybody.
Pretty much.
Basically did, yeah.
All right, State of Games. State of Games is where we talk about either what we've been playing for the past like week or so, or we just pontificate about what we feel games are in general, like how they are right now. So let's just randomize this. I'm going to randomly point at... Actually, you can't see me pointing. Why the hell am I telling you I'm pointing anyways? I could not be pointing and it'd still be doing something.
It's because we used to do this via video chat.
Oh, yeah! We got to start getting that back up. I got to get Garrick working on that.
I was going to ask why we clap.
Well, the reason we stopped is because Craig and Garrick now join us. Craig and Garrick are some backup recording. So if for some reason somebody forgets to send me their audio on time, I can use Craig and Garrick as a backup and actually download your audio.
Neat.
I feel like that was a jab directly at me.
There's been other people on the show that have forgotten to hit the record button. Article.
I feel personally
We won't
attacked.
mention any
I
names.
have never forgotten to hit the record button.
I ruined my audio.
It has
once
sometimes fucked up.
How did you ruin your audio, Grave?
by recording on my webcam instead of my, $200 microphone.
I do remember that, actually. I do remember that quite vividly. I think I ended up pulling your audio from the Skype recorder at that time, which was a pain right in the nuts.
Yeah, that thing was a pain in the nuts. I remember.
Well, anyway, State of Games. Damok, what is your State of Games, man?
I've been playing a little bit of Rise of Industry. I just started Life is Strange. And then I tried to play Starbound, but fuck Zyber, man. Like, seriously, he gave me all that stuff at the very beginning. I have no idea what is going on. I built a little base and a giant hole to the center of nothing.
Yeah, and that's why I hate playing with those guys, because, like, I'll jump in, I'll be like, all right, let me learn the game. And they're like, hey, here's this. What? Oh, by the way, the Wall of Flesh is dead. What? I'm playing Starbound. How did you kill the Wall of Flesh? What is going on?
Yeah, it got a little crazy. It's fun. It looks like Terraria, but I never got to play Terraria because you guys all refuse to.
I don't refuse to play. I'll play Terraria.
I don't
all day long.
refuse to play.
Name the day. I'll play it.
I thought you didn't want to play with everybody else because of the wall of flesh.
No. I will not play with D and Zyber because of that.
But we have been playing now, and I've been a lot better.
Yeah, he has. So
You gotta give room for Derek or D to grow, because he generally fucks up.
well,
I
I
am
was trying to
intrigued by this
every
Rise
time.
of Industry, though. Is that like Rise of Nations or Rise of Legends?
No, Rise of Industry is, you ever play Transport Tycoon or a game like Transport Tycoon where you got to build up an industry, then you got to build up the
Okay.
infrastructure.
Yeah, I played Railroad Tycoon. It was like that.
Yeah, similar, but it's more new, kind of like the open TTD.
Now I want a steampunk Rise of Nations game. Well, that was kind of just Rise of Legends, though, wasn't it?
I'm not sure on that one.
Okay.
what about you?
Been quite
Gravemynd? What's your state of games?
playing Dark Souls.
Is that it?
I got a new Xbox and it came with a month of free Game Pass, so I downloaded a few games on there. I'm probably gonna try We Happy Few and Shadow the Tomb Raider.
Have you played Sea of Thieves yet?
No, I think
That
it's on
game-
the Game Pass.
That game is silly.
I've heard it's a lot better than it was at the beginning.
Oh yeah. Now that they've got content in it. Article and I played it, I think, last week after the show, and we took down what the hell was that giant shark?
Oh yeah, the megalodon. That was crazy.
That was it.
That was fun. Yeah, that was a good time. I
Yeah,
didn't think it was possible.
It was us in a sloop too. It wasn't even like we were in a galleon or a brig or something. It was us in a sloop and we wrecked it.
And he
We were
kept-
in a rowboat.
Right.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, like every time he would come up to the ship and like bite us, it would spring like 5 leaks in our ship. Like he could almost swallow it. It was not exactly a fair fight.
Since it's on Game Pass too, I might check it out. I'll probably keep Game Pass for a little bit.
It's a cheap way to get a lot of games.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, and I need to play through Gears of War again because I have Gears of War 4 and I have no idea what's going on, so I need to play through it again. And so that's my state of games. Oh, and also I got Anthem and Battlefield 5 for free, and I'm really not interested in touching them.
You know what? Like Anthem, I'm holding high hopes for it, but everything I'm seeing out of it is incredibly disappointing.
Yeah, it's not Mass Effect, that's for sure.
Oh, what do you got, Zyber?
I was just going to say, Grave, I have Gears 4 also, and I still need to get through that game. So if you need a second,
Okay, PC or I have it on both.
Xbox.
Okay, I can play it on Xbox. I have a One X now, so I can play it in 4K.
Yeah, you bastard. What about you, Zyber? What's your state of games there, guy?
My state of games has been Starbound and Rise of the Tomb Raider, but mostly Starbound.
I actually want to talk about Rise of the Tomb Raider when we get to me, so yeah. What about you?
All right.
What about you, Shadow? What's your state of games there, guy?
Square Enix stole all my money this month.
Okay.
Well, technically last month. So I've been gone a while, and I have a love-hate relationship going on with Square Enix. Kingdom Hearts 3 was a disappointment overall.
Oh, gotta tell me
Oh,
why.
that's sad to hear. Yeah,
It's they cut out too much and had some major issues going on there. Like, I enjoyed playing it, but it definitely had some major issues. If they keep with the series going, though, they can redeem it, but kind of disappointed after a 13-year wait. Moving on, I picked up Final Fantasy IX, which I never played, got it for the Switch. I think the quality of life improvements they put into that port make it better, makes it where you can just play for the story. And I am currently playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which is the third one since the reboot. It's a lot of the same. Some new mechanics in there. The story's a little bit wonky, but overall, I'm enjoying it so far.
So wait a minute, question. So what one was Rise of the Tomb Raider? Was that the second one?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
the second one.
What was the first one then?
just
Uh,
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider. Yeah.
Son of a bitch! I gotta get Tomb Raider now. God.
Yeah, Tomb Raider 2013, then Rise, then Shadow.
I think Rise is the best out of all of them. So
Yeah, Rise.
if you played Rise, you probably have all
right.
you need.
they're all standalone games just fine.
That's fair. I did download the third Shadow or whatever. I want to play it, but I haven't gotten around
You
to
talking about Final Fantasy IX though reminds me, like, I need to play through Final Fantasy VIII. Back in the day when I originally played it on PlayStation, the last disc was so scratched up I couldn't finish it. So I got right to the best part of the game and had to stop.
You're breaking up a little bit there.
Oh, I was saying that him talking about Final Fantasy IX reminded me of I have to finish Final Fantasy VIII that back in the day when I was playing it on PlayStation, the last disc was so scratched up I couldn't finish it. So I never got to finish Final Fantasy VIII. Got to the best part of the game and had to stop.
What are you, Shinzu? What's your state of games there, guy?
I actually haven't been playing too many games this week. I've actually been doing some research into upgrading my current gaming PC. But I am currently playing Resident Evil 2 while attending the podcast, and I just ran into Mixer X for the...
X gonna give it to you.
Oh, he did. I ran like a little bitch.
Just shoot his hat off?
No.
Shoot his hat off. It's an achievement.
Okay, I will do just that. I will go back and shoot his head off.
And then run, because he moves faster after you shoot his hat off.
Well, of course, you shot his hat off.
Yeah, you pissed him off. Dude, tell me he does not look like Dolph Lundgren.
Oh, dude, he absolutely does. And then, like, when he pushes the helicopter out of the way, it's like, oh, damn.
Yeah, guy's totally Dolph Lundgren. Did I get to your article?
No.
What's your state of games there, guy?
Pretty okay. I've been enjoying some time on Apex Legends. I played a little more of Crackdown 3 just to make sure it was as bad as everyone suspected. And it is, so...
I'm sorry, man.
Sucks. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. Just Apex Legends and that. So
Very cool.
I'm cool with Apex. I think that's a pretty good game. So.
Alrighty, well, my state of games is actually going to now shift because I was playing Rise of the Tomb Raider, and that's what I got to rant about because that's pretty much what I've been playing all along. And ironically, I have Tomb Raider. I didn't even know I had it, but I do. So I guess I'm going to start up there. But dude, Rise of the friggin' Tomb Raider, the start of the damn game.
Yeah.
Where the hell is Laura's pack?
What?
Her pack. She's on the friggin' side of a mountain in Siberia. Where the hell is her pack?
On. Yep.
Oh yeah, she's a free climber.
She don't need no pack. Well, you didn't see what she survived through on the first game, so you wouldn't know. But she don't need no stinking pack.
She's on a mountain in Siberia. She needs a freaking pack of some sort. The dude next to her has a pack. Why does she not?
Because she's fucking Deus Ex Machina, the woman.
Yeah, she's Lara fucking Croft.
Because she made the dude carry her shit.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
All right.
She got that Hawaiian to do all the dirty work.
Name's Jonah.
Samoan.
Explain to me this then. Okay, so there's the two of them walking up the side of a mountain in a friggin' blizzard with blistering winds. Why the hell is he not wearing anything on his head?
He doesn't need it.
He's got the
hair.
same reason
Look, he's
why
got
people were not wearing helmets in Dead Space 3.
It's because he got the pack.
Dude, but what, like, dude, any exposed flesh at that temperature for that amount of time, and their faces would be windburned off.
I find it really hard to believe that this is your area of contention with this game, considering the storyline.
Well, the thing, it's breaking my immersion. It really is. It's breaking it for me, and it's disturbing me.
The witchcraft isn't.
I haven't even gotten to that. Thanks for a spoiler, dick.
Yeah, it doesn't end well. I'll just say that.
All right, last thing I'm going to rant on about here. All right, the last thing I'm going to rant on. Where the hell is the wrist strap on her goddamn axes?
Oh, on hers?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, seriously.
I don't know.
Look, I don't care if you're a friggin' cyborg. You roll down 150 feet down a damn ice slope, shove that axe in. You know what's going to happen? Your axe is going to be dug into the side of a mountain, and you're going to be a splatted part on the bottom of the mountain.
Well, I mean, to be fair, yeah, if you had the handles
To be fair.
To be fair. Great show, by the way. I'm glad you introduced that to me.
No, but I'm saying, like...
Right, if you try to catch yourself with an axe that has a wrist, bracelet or whatever, then you're going to be found at the same puddle at the bottom of that cliff, just minus a hand.
She so needs a Wii remote.
No, I mean, like,
fixes everything.
So there's a very good chance you're going to break something, or your hand could come off. However, you sure as hell, without that wrist strap, are not going to be able to keep a hold of that thing one-handed, sliding down. Like, no friggin' way. We got
Well, I mean...
What are you not getting? It's because Jonah has the pack.
God.
Yeah, we've been over this.
She's got God on her side, okay?
Nah, that's just my state of games. I started off the whole game, and I'm like, yeah, this looks really good. I'm like, God, this really, I'm liking the way the snow is adapting, and I like the hit detection on the snow is a little bit off, but I like the snow and how it's maneuvering around them. I can't believe that neither one of them picked their feet up when they walk, though, in snow. That's like the most idiotic thing in the world. But hey, whatever. I really like the way it looked. I like the way it was feeling. And then I'm looking, I'm like, wait a minute. She's not wearing a face mask or goggles. Wait a minute. He's not wearing anything on his head. What the hell?
What are you playing it on?
Computer.
Do you have Hairworks turned on?
Do I have what turned off?
Pure Hair or Hairworks or whatever it's called.
No, I got everything jacked up to Ultra.
I love it. I love
Oh,
those.
he's not in Geothermal Valley yet.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
That game looks great. That game looks great.
It has some performance issues in one major area.
Oh, the game looks good. Don't mistake me there. I love the way the game looks. The controls, I think that the controls are actually fairly intuitive and feel really good. The aiming is a little bit wonky. I'm getting used to that, but that's my biggest gripe with the controls. The puzzles are pretty straightforward, fairly simplistic, but pretty straightforward. I'm figuring they're going to get a little bit more complex as the game goes on. So I'm really liking that. I'm loving the textures. The skin textures alone are amazing. A little shiny, but really, really amazing. I'm really liking the whole look, the feel, the ambient sounds, the little nuances, like where you climb up a stack of something and skulls fall off because you disturb them. I'm loving all that. But there's these little minor things that I'm going, look, as a climber, that is not something that anybody would ever do. Like, you're tethered to somebody and you're climbing up a mountain. Why the hell don't you secure a tether? Like, seriously. Like, what's the logic there?
Their consultant probably didn't tell them that. That's probably why.
Asshole. What do you got, Zyber?
Just enjoy the fucking game.
I'm trying. I really am trying.
And some people do free climb without any kind of tethers. Or
You're right. People do free climb, and they're called dead.
Some of them are not yet.
If you're free climbing on the side of an ice face in the middle of a blizzard with crap falling down from the sky,
Yeah.
you're dead.
There are
Earlier,
people
Lara
in
Croft.
China that climb the side of buildings for Instagram followers, and they're fine.
In a blizzard?
Nah, one of them died.
Well, yeah, the one.
Yeah, it was just the one guy.
Yeah, just that one guy.
He didn't pull up so good.
He wasn't that great of a climber now, was he?
Yeah, it was no Lara Croft.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Well,
And
he
he
didn't
didn't
have
have-
someone to carry his pack.
Yeah, he didn't have Jonah with the pack, which I don't understand why Cecil is not understanding this.
He tried to carry the pack himself. That's a rookie mistake.
Oh, God. Anyways, so my other the only other things I've been playing, I played a little bit of Apex Legends. I've been playing a little Star Trek Bridge Crew, which is really, really interesting. I want to get into a game where I've got a bunch of people that I can actually talk to, and they speak my own language and not like, I think the one guy was speaking Spanish or Portuguese or something.
You know, VR is getting
it's
cheaper.
installed.
Getting
Mhm.
cheaper by the day.
Yeah, but my student loans are getting more and more expensive every day. So
Yeah, I feel you there.
yeah.
I understand exactly where you're coming from. Not going to talk about that.
Well, anywho, so we had an actual topic for tonight, if you can believe it. Have any? Oh, hold on. What do you got, D?
Maybe my state of games.
Oh, I don't care about you. You're a dick. What's your state of games, guy?
Well, I've been playing, of course, on the Switch, Shining Resonance Refrain, but my Switch got a little messed up thanks to the cats. So I transferred everything. My wife let me get a new Switch. So the kids are playing on the old Switch, and I've got a new one that I just transferred everything to. So I'm playing that. I, of course, played a little bit of Apex Legends and Starbound, and that's pretty much what I've been doing on my time.
Nice.
What's everyone playing Apex on?
But, I can afford a new Switch simply because, I don't have all those nasty student loans as a
Yeah.
nasty student loans.
Just the PST or PTSDs.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of a trade-off.
Yeah, that's exactly what
PSTDs?
that is.
It is.
PTSD.
Well, this sounds bad. Like I should have an itch, and then I should blow something up.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, Dee's former alma mater is actually closing soon.
Yeah, soon that
Wait,
degree won't be
Salem?
worth
Yeah.
dick.
No. Wait,
It was accredited when I graduated. I don't give a shit.
Bennington College or whatever?
Yeah,
no,
they're closing.
Southern Vermont College. It is in
They
Bennington.
They don't
but
have
it's
the
Southern
funding
Vermont
to
College.
stay open anymore, so the state's closing.
Wait, what did you say? Cyber?
They don't have the funding anymore, so the state is closing them. They lost everything because they don't have the funding.
Yep,
Wow.
it's a funding issue
Because Vermont
because the new
sucks.
administration's a bunch of pinheads.
Well, not just the administration. I think that pretty much everything in Vermont is
The
stupid.
administration never does anyone any good.
Yep.
Oh, and that's something else I want to freaking complain about. Hold on, I got to complain about this. Every outfit that you get that you could possibly put on Lara Croft, none of them have anything that actually protect her face. Like
Well,
nothing.
I mean, like the point of the costumes is to like show more skin, not less.
Yeah, but I was about to say, do they have like just for this big ice blizzard, sub-zero wasteland? Do they at least have the bikini option?
I don't know.
if you're gonna f it up, might as well go full bore.
If there is one, I didn't unlock it.
I was so freaking pissed.
I'd play with that.
Giggity. What do you got, Zyber?
They do have the classic skin from
Oh,
the original
yeah.
Tomb Raider.
Do they have the polygons and everything?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't see that. I guess I haven't unlocked that yet. Anywho, so we did actually have a topic for tonight. The topic actually revolves around technology in general, but specifically, I wanted to talk about, have you guys seen these foldable phones?
Yes.
Yes. Pretty neat.
The $2,000 foldable phone?
Yes, the $2,000 foldable phone that unfolds into a tablet.
Yeah, the Galaxy Fold you're referring to?
Yeah, Galaxy, and I think Samsung's got one too.
There's also
Samsung is the company
It
behind
is
Galaxy.
Samsung.
Or no,
You're thinking
sorry.
of Hawaii or
Hawaii, thank
Huawei
you.
or whatever.
Huawei.
Yep.
That was it.
Yeah.
You know, Motorola's also reviving the Razr to make a foldable phone as well.
Oh no! Everybody, look out!
I know. Ooh.
Man, Motorola's going to get back in the game?
Like, really? Is that really something we needed?
No, you do not need it at all. Even
Capitalism
Samsung.
isn't about need; it's about want.
Yeah,
Well-
but I mean, Samsung is flat out said the foldable phone was not meant for the consumer market, but since that, is it Fold Pi or some shit like that came out and said they're releasing it. Then Motorola said they're doing it. Apple said they just got a new patent on things, so Samsung's like, fuck it, we'll release it to the public market. It looks cool, but useless.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the
Seems
use
pretty
of it is going to be. That's my only concern, is like, it
Well, that's-
seems like cool technology.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's cool in the fact that, like, screens can do that now, but it's like, you really need that in a phone. Like, are you going to pull that out at your job and be like, oh, let me just get on my phone here? And you're going to pull out this tablet and just, oh, I'm going to unfold it. Hold on.
Well,
I don't
so I do use my tablet at work for typing. Like, I'll pull it out when we're in the middle of meetings and stuff, and start actually using it as a functional tablet and type notes into it. I actually create PowerPoint presentations on my tablet. What do you got, D?
I was say, remember, like, back in high school before I had these cool ass gizmos. Used to, like, say, either fold up, like, in a little football, like a note to, the girl you liked or some shit, or a little paper airplane with a note to your friend you threw it. Well, now you can do that shit with a phone. Type that shit up and throw it.
Yeah,
Get a $2,000 paper airplane.
Yeah, the $2,000 note.
Bitches love money, yo.
He's not wrong.
I agree
Well, I mean,
with
you'd
bringing it
probably
to
be-
market.
You'd be probably better off just, like, putting the money in an envelope. But that's prostitution, so.
Yeah, Kraft got arrested for that, and if a billionaire can get arrested for that shit, I don't think I stand a chance, man.
Well, I can hope, can I?
Yes, you can. Hope in one hand, shit in the other, and see which fills up faster.
No, I think, like, in all honesty, though, I think it's pretty damn cool technology because, I mean, it's like, you guys remember the Jetsons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
You remember, like,
We're
he
old.
shows up for work, and in the intro, his car just folds up into a briefcase, and he walks
Yes.
in with it. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm envisioning when I see these foldable phones. I'm envisioning the Jetsons.
UFO in a briefcase. Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't see, like, I myself don't really see any practical use for it, but that's why I wanted to see it brought to market, because you never know what somebody might use it for that'll, like, blow people's minds.
Speaking of new technology, you guys see that the HoloLens got a new model?
Yes.
Came out.
Really?
Fucking
That'll be cool.
HoloLens.
Yeah, it's still $3,000, but
Oh, no, it's way more. It's $10,000 for a
is it
dev
10?
kit.
I thought it was.
I was about to say,
2,000.
that's great, because it used to be $10,000.
Oh, I thought it was less than that, but maybe it was.
No,
wrong.
you can get. I think you can get one of the current versions for around 3,000.
Oh, okay.
But I think that the newer ones are. Like
Yeah,
about
I
10
think
grand
that
right now.
tech's a little bit more promising than a foldable screen, but
I agree. It's been in the works for so fucking long now that I'm beginning to lose faith in it as
yeah,
an
that's
idea.
true. Remember Google Glass?
Yeah.
That went really far.
Actually, a couple buddies of mine had that, and they were actually trying to develop stuff for it, but yeah, it kind of didn't go anywhere.
Yeah,
Not that
I'll
they're
be
developing apps, but I mean the product itself.
I'll be interested to see what the next generation or like the next wave of augmented reality is. Not necessarily by
Honestly, with all the flexible foldable screens and technology, I'd be interested to see what applications NASA can.
they're the ones that gave it to us.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I like that the augmented reality is a thing and the VR is a thing. I would like to see like a mixed reality headset come out. I think that could work out pretty well.
Yeah.
But it might be kind of hard to have like a see-through lens. Maybe you could just do it all with cameras and like have a low latency screen. I don't know.
So when are they going to break this down to be like a contact lens that you just wear all the time and it just starts giving you a heads-up display?
I think there are patents for that already. Like no one's developed anything for it, but I think there are patents that.
Yeah, Google already has a contact lens that you can get, and if you wear those glasses, the only thing it can do is a 4x optical zoom, but it is a contact lens. It's really big and bulky, and they say it's really hard to blink with, but you can zoom in 4 times.
It's always about size with you.
Always.
Yeah, just like that augmented reality thing, just like the HoloLens, the Google, even Google Glass. That just like is such a cool, like so many things you can do with that.
They unveiled it at, I think, the 2014 E3 or some crap. Like, just to give people an idea how long ago this thing
they
was
played Minecraft.
unveiled. Yeah, as the whole, like, this is the next, this is the next big thing or the future of computing or whatever. And it's been 5 years now, and we still don't really see it anywhere.
What do you got, Zyber?
Well, my thing is,
fuck?
with that contact lens thing, all that's popping in my head is that one Black Mirror episode where they, you can blink out people based on like, how much of a friend they are or how much of a friend they are not or how annoying they are or whatever.
Are you talking about the redhead
walking
chick?
around this world with people that are just blinked out, they're muted, and yeah.
You talking about that one with the redheaded chick where she ends up in jail at the end?
No.
I think that was like the first episode, but I don't
can't remember which episode it is. But yeah, it just seems that's something that could possibly happen. People are like, well, I don't want to talk to strangers, so all strangers are going to be like scribbled out. And
I'm
muted.
Ronry, so Ron.
No, I was thinking of that one episode of Black Mirror where the guy went into that, like he went into that game where he was in that haunted house and he kept seeing stuff.
Yeah, that's a good episode.
Like that's what I was thinking. Like you have that contact lens in, somebody hacks it, and all of a sudden you start seeing stuff that's not there.
Yeah, that's a little concerning.
See, what I would like to see though is more so of an ocular implant than say a contact.
Yeah,
Well,
but then you have an implant
One step at a time.
that could be
Yeah.
hacked, and you can't get that out.
I know. Population control, man.
Dude, I can do population control with a nuke.
That doesn't
Yeah, but
seem
there's
like
a
smart idea.
greater fallout.
It's probably cheaper than getting everybody an ocular implant.
There's such a thing as environmental cost as well.
Right?
Come on. We've all played
needs that
Fallout.
environment.
I mean,
You don't
also
need
there's a
environment.
thing called nanites. Just release a bunch of nanites into like a swimming pool, and there you go.
No, F you. I saw Jason X. I saw what happened there. F you. No way. What do you got, Damok?
I mean, we're having a discussion on technology, but where in this realm? We talking gaming? We talking across the board? What?
Go ahead. Yeah, whatever. What's on your mind, man?
Well, have you guys been paying attention to 3D printing, where they can now 3D print metal?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, they can 3D print metal. They can 3D print buildings.
They can 3D print food, like different types of food.
Bridges too. There's one that goes across like small rivers and such, and will literally print a metal bridge.
How close are we to actually having a friggin' replicator from Star Trek?
So far away. So far.
Yeah.
No, man.
It's
With
still
3D
pretty-
printers? Come on.
Yeah,
still
but you see,
pretty
replicators, they materialize the things people want out of thin air, right? 3D printers, like, you have to feed the ingredients too.
Well, no, replicators actually use ingredients. They use the bodily waste and all the different stuff that comes out of people, and they reorganize the atoms to make whatever you want. So you're literally
Right, so-
eating your own poop.
Well, it could. That's what I'm saying. Is it could literally be anything. Then it doesn't
It's a
have to be
comforting
shit,
thought.
right? It could be the dirt you dig up from a planet that you just landed on, and it can reorganize those atoms to form whatever kind of molecules they want. That's the whole point. Is yeah, we're crazy far away from doing that.
Nah, right around the corner. What do you got, Zyber?
I mean, we're getting in gear to print organs like that, so
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah,
I'm waiting on lab-grown meat. I want to try it.
yeah, same.
What's wrong with lab-grown meat?
No, I said I want to try it.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said you didn't want to try it. Sorry, I missed that.
Oh.
I'm really curious to see what it's like. I hope it's good.
Oh, have you guys not had the Impossible Burger or the Impossible Burger 2 yet?
Those are vegetarian, though.
They're lab-grown meat substitutes, and it's pretty good so far.
Where do you get them?
You can order.
Yeah, you got to order
They're
them
not too
right
expensive.
Yeah, are they? I would think they'd be really expensive still.
No, because I think that they're not the lab-grown meats that we're all thinking of. They're not the same thing. Hang on, I'll look it up.
Well, while we're at it, how about he can do a impossible sit-up?
No. You're not shitting on my face.
Not you. I was referring to Dave Mock for even suggesting lab-grown non-meat. It's got to have meat.
No. Like, if you guys haven't tried the Impossible Burger, just Google online where you can find one. And I know it's not true meat because they're not going to lab grow meat. They're working on the alternative to meat, and they're making it incredibly cheap so that they can actually use it to feed the poor and all that wonderful shit. But it actually tastes pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it is a vegetarian burger though. It's not actual meat. They've just basically concocted a recipe to make a veggie burger taste really, really good.
Oh well, Richmond's got two. One on Carey Street and one in actually Midlothian as well.
But yeah, they are actually working on like culturing live tissue and like growing it in a test tube and forming it into.
Oh yeah, they've done it. They've accomplished it.
Yeah. Like I saw one where they made a chicken nugget out of cultured meat. I mean, like out of all the things, why would you choose a chicken nugget? I guess it's already pretty close to non-meat anyway, but
yeah, it's mostly bread.
Yeah, bread and pink paste.
What do you got, Zyber?
Yeah, I'm going to say I'll pass because it's probably very heavily made in soy, and that's so, yeah, it fucking probably...
I'm not seeing soy in that.
No, when I've had the Impossible Burger a couple times, I want to try the second version of it where it's the heme whatever bullshit they extract.
Hemoglobin?
Yeah, maybe. It's the taste of meat. That's what meat tastes like.
Well, if it was muscle, it's myoglobin, but similar.
Yeah, hemoglobin is the substance in red blood cells.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'd probably be myoglobin.
I don't care. If it tastes like burger and it's plant, that means I get my veggies and my meat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you can get fruit with a margarita and shit. And veggies through vodka.
But does it taste like a burger?
Well, I mean, pizza is a vegetable.
Let's get to the lab and see if we can make a burger margarita. That actually sounds good as shit.
I don't think it matters if it tastes exactly like a burger or not. So long as it tastes good, I'm down.
Touche.
Because I've had some burgers that sucked, quite frankly. I don't know if anybody else ever has.
Oh, yeah.
But
I'm actually looking at... Oh, no, this might be hemoglobin because they show like a blood stream.
I don't think it's hemoglobin because they're definitely selling that shit to, like, vegans.
Yeah, they just call it heme. I don't know if it's hemoglobin.
Well,
It's called heme.
Heme is a component of hemoglobin, so it's pretty close.
So, sounds like hemoglobin to me.
Well, what has this? That's what I'd say. An iron-containing compound.
Hold on. Right here. We started using the heme-containing protein from the roots of soy plants. Yeah, it'll kill you, Zyber.
Ha!
Well, that's
It's
interesting.
called soy leg hemoglobin. Leg hemoglobin?
Today I learned that soy plants have heme.
Yeah, they do.
And legs.
Well, it's only the roots that apparently contain the heme. It's not the actual soy plant itself. It's kind of weird. It doesn't exactly taste like meat, but the version 2 they're coming out with is supposed to be a lot closer to a legitimate hamburger.
Right. Yeah. That's what I heard, yeah.
Now,
What do
see,
they do for cheese?
If it was a demolition burger, Zyber, it would be a rat burger.
That's what I'm saying. Rat burgers.
I'd eat
There you
it.
go.
Rat actually doesn't taste that bad. It tastes like almost all the other rodents, like rabbit and squirrel and all that. I mean, rabbit's not a rodent, but rodent to me.
I'd eat it.
You broke up there. What'd you say?
I said I'd eat it.
Shaddy, you're quiet over there. What the hell are you doing?
Wondering why the hell you guys talking about things I won't eat.
Why
You
won't
won't
you
eat
eat it?
burger?
No, I won't eat fake burger.
Why not?
Why not?
Ugh.
He only eats chips,
Yeah.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Why would we ask him?
Chips and Mountain Dew, the fakest things that exist.
Don't you know they get Dorito Cool Ranch straight from the vine?
Yes, the fabled Doritos Cool Ranch TM tree.
Mountain Dew is poured from the finest springs.
That's all like
It's
native to
ambrosia
like,
from the
to, like-
fountain of...
It's native to like Peru or something, ain't it? The Dorito tree.
Is that a raccoon? I'd eat a raccoon. I'd totally eat a
Trash
raccoon.
Panda.
I
Cute.
wouldn't. I would not eat a raccoon.
That is an adorable
I would
little
eat it.
chonker.
Honestly, if it has legs, I'll eat it.
It's not so much like
a raccoon has legs.
Well, yeah, but like it also
So do spiders.
It also spends its time chilling with Oscar the Grouch all its life.
Dude, hold on. Let's be realistic. We've all eaten spiders. We know we have, whether we want to admit it or not.
I'm not exactly sure what I have or have not eaten at this point.
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
only
I'm not entirely
very
sure.
small portion as.
Yes, you.
I still have never seen a scorpion.
I've got a bottle of tequila here with a scorpion at the bottom. So if you'd like to eat one, I've got one here for you.
No, I mean,
yeah, you really don't want to play with scorpions. They're kind of mean. They're a little pissy.
Like a real live one I've never seen.
Oh, really? I've seen plenty of those little fuckers.
I want to get a tequila with a camel spider in it.
No.
All right, fuck you, Cecil. I will burn the house down. Whether
Also,
or not people are still in it. Fuck that.
There would be no tequila in that bottle. It would just be full of a fucking camel spider.
Yeah, full of a demon. That's what it is.
Also, they're also known
Fucking
as,
hurts when you get bit by one, by the way.
They're also known as sun spiders. You can find them in like Arizona.
I guess that state needs to be removed.
Right. It's time to send the drones in.
Exactly.
So what about artificial intelligence completely removing the human element of cybersecurity entirely?
I don't think it'll ever happen.
It wouldn't be that hard.
I was kind of cool with just removing the human element. Okay.
Well,
I'll join the Borg.
There's several articles out there that are saying, oh, it's never going to remove cybersecurity, but Google has made a big spot where they've started laying off all of their cybersecurity engineers. Amazon's been doing the same thing. They're reducing the amount of jobs. In 5 years, they're talking about having artificial intelligence completely rule over cybersecurity because it can detect and respond faster than humans.
Well, yeah, but we have algorithms that can detect and respond faster than humans, but there are two things I kind of want to make clear here. One, it is not artificial intelligence. And two, these algorithms have been shown to be like just false several times and get things wrong a lot. So I'm not personally afraid of it. If Google wants to take that route, good for Google, but they're just going to further shoot themselves in the foot as far as I'm concerned. We're not ready yet. The algorithms aren't there yet.
Not at this moment, but I was just wondering how cybersecurity would actually change with the implementation.
Yeah. So if we get to a point where things are actually artificially intelligent, right, then what's most likely going to happen at the same time as that is that we are going to build cybergenetic implants for people, and then it doesn't matter if cybersecurity exists or not. We'll all be able to react basically as fast as artificial intelligence.
You know what's interesting, though, is even with the algorithms and the, not true AI, but the AI we have now, they've already found it to be more accurate than doctors. So one of the first jobs to get made obsolete will actually be medical doctors.
In some regards. However, I would like to point out that like NASA employs the use of a lot of these algorithms, too. In their like the Hubble telescope or whatever, it instead of manually shifting it to train and look at certain stars, they put in algorithms so it can track patterns and recognize certain things. But when people,
it's been pretty damn successul.
No, don't get me wrong. It's discovered amazing things. Do not get me wrong. I'm not trying to shit on this at all, because even though it sounds like I currently am. But what I mean is, individuals have gone through the data and poured through the data on their own, and have discovered a lot of things that it's overlooked because we programmed it to look in areas that we thought were reasonable, and in reality, there's a lot more reason in the universe than we perhaps realize. So that's the same is true of our reality all around us. Is like, the more we try to put it to code, the more we kind of overlook in doing so. So the only way that AI would really become a threat is if we managed to create a machine that was not only capable of thinking, but also capable then of recognizing itself and fixing its own code. Like, nothing like that exists yet. Not even close.
But could you imagine when we get there, we're either going to have the Matrix or Skynet?
That's why I keep the guns.
I think it'd be funny if, when we did get there, the AI that we built just created a body for itself, invented a rocket ship, and just got the fuck off the planet.
Yeah, peace out. I'm gone.
That'd be
Yeah,
like
honestly, doesn't he have to do shit to us? It just needs to wait a few, just do its own projects, let us fuck ourselves up. And it's like, well, that didn't take long. Cool.
it just like it comes to consciousness and just like screams, builds a fucking ship and jets out of here. Like that's the biggest kick to the crotch I think humanity could ever get.
We're so bad, it doesn't even bother to kill us, it just leaves.
Yeah.
Fuck you, guys. I'm going to Mars.
But I don't think AI would kill us. I don't think it would have a reason to target us, really.
You mean other than we're destroying the planet it lives on?
What would, like, okay, we're destroying the atmosphere, perhaps. What use does AI have for the atmosphere?
Yeah, machines don't have a use for animals or the atmosphere. Could give
or
two
oxygen
shits
or
less.
anything like that. They wouldn't care. We would not
If
be
anything,
a threat
we'd
to
amuse them.
Yeah, we wouldn't be a threat to them. We would perhaps kill ourselves off, and AI would just kind of sit there on its porch watching us, being like, look at these idiots, But I don't really think AI is going to view us as a threat. We want AI to view us as a threat because we want to think ourselves that important. But in reality, like, if we created essentially, robot gods, they would look at us like we were ants. And until we accidentally, infested the beams of their houses or whatever, they wouldn't eradicate us. That's my opinion.
Or shit, you got humans. You better call an exterminator.
I thought you were going to do the Spaceballs quote.
Oh shit, there goes the planet.
Spaceballs! I love that movie. But yeah, I don't know. I give a lot of thought to AI, and a lot of I think a lot of the reports that we hear about it and are just so overblown. It's ridiculous. Like, Google really thinks they know a lot more than Google knows, and it is like kind of like as not maybe proof or evidence of it, but as like a form of or a piece of evidence. I would submit to you, if I still had it, my old Facebook profile, because it had those algorithms, to figure out all of my likes and interests and stuff like that. And you could print out that page. I went through it once. It didn't get a damn thing right. Not a damn thing. It got my politics wrong, my religious beliefs wrong, every friggin' thing, every tick mark that this algorithm was supposedly, like, checking out, it got wrong about me. So, like, I don't know. I really don't think that it's going to be an issue.
Honestly, I go back and forth with all that stuff just to fuck with it. See how I can get mine to change.
Well, yeah, I also thought about inventing a kind of a program, and I'm actually still considering it, that basically just serves as a ping station, and it just randomly will ping fuckloads of different websites to collect data as though you visited these sites, but in reality it would just feed this data to their algorithms, so that it would think that you had all these interests, but in reality it would just cloud you in a smoke screen of fake web data. I still think it's a good idea, damn it.
I'm not going to lie here. I'm either really drunk or I've completely lost where the hell we went.
Technology. We were talking about technology.
I know, but like, where the hell have we gone?
AI.
I'm also quite drunk.
I'm sober and lost as fuck.
Good, I'm not the only one. All right.
I am.
Thank you.
I'm high enough to want to talk about the universe and shit like that for the rest of the night. That's where I'm at.
Hey, as far as the foldable tech, I know we were on foldable tech and everything else. Has anybody seen the super flexible TV screens? LG has some really neat shit.
Roll them on the walls and shit.
Can be rolled up to 3 centimeters thick. Like, you could really roll it like a freaking poster.
Yeah.
And they got one that's also like see-through. Until you turn on the TV, you can see yourself from the other side, like it's a plate of like plastic or glass or clear plastic or glass. And then you turn on the TV, and it's like, holy shit,
dude, that's so friggin' Star Trek.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, if you pasted like a ship, you could so be invisible. Like, I'm just a fucking cloud.
Does that mean you can
Oh shit!
watch?
Commercial. They see us. Fuck commercial.
Does that mean you can watch from either side? And does the TV flip the display depending on what side you're looking at it from?
I don't know.
Because if not, then you could like watch all your favorite shows in mirror image.
Oh, that'd be messed up. Watching
Right?
Black Mirror in reverse.
It would be weird.
Everything's
because,
going backwards.
well, yeah, like it's one of those things where like you're like, I really remember this differently. I don't know. It'd be kind of fun.
Best practical joke ever. You sneak into somebody's house and you flip the TV around.
Yeah, I had no idea. Or upside down, even if it's perfectly clear, you wouldn't be able to fucking tell.
I think we need to call tech support. What the fuck is wrong with our subtitles?
Oh yeah, they're all backwards and shit. That's what I'm saying. These are important questions, man.
Oh man,
They probably have a hub cable that comes out of the bottom of.
yeah, but you bastards better never get one, because I guarantee you I'm going to do that to you.
I'd be too afraid to walk through it like a screen door or something.
Yeah, good point. Well, it'd be on your wall though, wouldn't it?
Article.
I wouldn't put it
Where's
on
your
a
TV
wall.
article?
I would
Show.
suspend that shit in a room somewhere, for sure. For the exact reasons we just discussed. I want to know.
He gets really baked and goes onto the other side of the
I'm gonna watch it from underneath.
No,
See
you'd be
everything.
great. Is just sending, like, when people walk around, just suspend it in the middle of the room so it's clear, nobody sees, and just have one figure appear. The fucking chick from The Ring.
Oh, God,
damn, that would
yes!
scare the fuck out of people, man.
Oh, you could play some terrible practical jokes on people.
Oh my god, yes.
Like, well, yeah, no, I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, I'd use my superpowers for evil. I'd use technology for evil because I'm an asshole. There's no nice way to put it.
Oh, that would be awesome, though. It would be so awesome.
What happens if you put two of those TVs together, like on top of each other?
They form Captain Planet.
Voltron.
Yeah, one's a red line, one's a green line. Alrighty, well, on that note, Cyberblood, where can people find you at, man?
You can find me palling around on G.N.A Discord. You can find me also on and Twitter, but also you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. If you want to hit up those links, go ahead and go to my Twitter at Zyberblood, that's Zyber, or at Zybergame. Either or.
What about you, Article? Where can people find you at?
So you can find me here at This Is Article. Also on Xbox Live as Outstanding CF2. And on Twitter, fuck that. Instagram at I Got Cronies. And that's it.
Shadow Fox, wake up. Where can people find you at?
Nobody can find me. I'm still off the grid.
You're plugged into the grid right now.
Oh, fine. Screw it. MorganBS.com. There. All my stuff's there. Not that I ever update it.
The illustrious Shinzu. How's Resident Evil 2 going?
I similarly was running from Mr. X, and I got punched as I was going through a door, and then I got my head chopped off by a licker in the next room, so it did not go well.
All right, well, where can people find you at?
People can find me palling around here at the G.N.A podcast. They can also locate me on my Twitch channel, which is also Secret Solvent, as well as Twitter, which I'm also on as Secret Solvent, all one word.
Nice. About you, D, where can people find you at?
People can find me on my website, Microbrew with a Z instead of an S.com. They can also find me the same thing on my YouTube. Also, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook. And of course, I've got my own Discord channel, Microbrew Gamers. I'm also palling around on especially the G.N.A podcast, as well as Yeah Dude Gamers, Soul Speed Run, and Josh of All Trades.
All right, fantastic. Gravemynd, where can people find you at?
You can find me on the G.N.A Discord, and you can find me on Twitch at Gravemynd575, Gravemynd with a Y, as always. And I'm not really here right now. I'm just a ghost. Boo.
Very cool. J-Mock, where can people find you at, man?
I'm always hanging around the G.N.A Discord. It's probably the best place to find me.
Or buying gifts that are going to burn people's touch holes out and make sure that if they have prostate cancer, they no longer have it.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. If you guys are not watching the Twitter, although it will already be over at this point, tomorrow, live streaming, Pucker Butt is the company that invented the Carolina Reaper, and I just happened to buy some of their chocolate, which is their Black Reaper, that's hotter than the Carolina Reaper. Get the fuck on Twitch, or I don't know what we're streaming on. I think Twitter or some shit. Get on that shit with the G.N.A thing and watch somebody eat that shit. Not me, because I'm not stupid as fuck. But I got somebody who says he's amazing. I believe it's God, and he's going to eat it. We're going to live stream it.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
kill God?
Cecil for a sec.
I was going to say, it's going to be recorded. It's going to be out there on Twitter, so you're going to be able to watch it. Just even though it's already going to be live cast, you can always track down our Twitter and watch it. It's going to be amazing.
So we're going to watch God commit suicide?
We are going to watch God have a biblical experience.
It's a light snack to him, and you know it.
I know. He's just going to chow it down. He's going to be like, guys, it's not hot. I know that's how it's going to go. And I'm just going to sit there and go, what? I'm going to like touch my finger to the package and my finger is going to blister.
Does he have powers like my dad?
Yes, he does. He is exactly like your dad in that fact.
Wow.
Yeah.
We must test this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'm Cecil Xavier, your host. You can find me on Cecil vs. Games on Twitter and Cecil Xavier everywhere else. Ustream, Twitch, Mixer, Facebook, Discords. I'm in all the Discords. Just track me down. One quick question, though, guys. Since we're all here, what the hell are we going to talk about next week?
lizard people.
Blizzard people?
Yeah.
No, the Queen Mum is a lizard. What, conspiracies? We already did a conspiracies.
Flat Earth Society. We could do a show about conspiracies. That might be.
We already did, didn't we?
We did. We can recycle it. We can bring that back.
Yeah. Although everybody should try to. Everybody that is going to be there should try to find two conspiracies. One which is obviously bullshit, but then another which sounds insanely
plausible.
No, sounds insanely false, but is actually true or did actually happen. That would be kind of cool.
I'm game. I mean, we honestly didn't spend enough time on the conspiracy theory one last time.
That we did not.
If we needed any more time, there's a lot of game remakes, and the Nintendo Switch, of course, is doing a bunch of the old Nintendo stuff. One of them being that I'm actually happy to see, which is Link's Awakening. What other say Game Boy only games would you like to see a remake where they actually did a full HD remake, kind of like A Link to the Past?
Well, that sounds like a
Link's
great
Awakening.
question for Ask Your Questions.
I think that would be a good Ask Your Question. I'm going to go questions.
Sounds like a great Ask Your Questions.
Ask my question.
All right, well, we hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. Reviews help people find the show. So if you enjoy listening to us, let people know. You can find us on iTunes, Google Play Music, Podcast Addict, Stitcher, Player FM, Spreaker, MyTuner, Your Listen, and Spotify. If we're not someplace, let us know. We'll upload there. You can follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Just search @G.N.A Podcast, all one word. You can also join our Discord chat. Just see the pinned tweet. We do a game show night every first Saturday of every month on Mixer at www.mixer.com/G.N.A Podcast. The last one happened not this weekend that just went by, but the weekend prior. We actually just got Jackbox 5, so we're hoping to kick that into some funness there with some Jackbox 5 on the next one, which is there's a new version of You Don't Know Jack and a couple other games that I forgot. Also got the Mixer going properly now, so the delay is hopefully significantly reduced. And we're partnered with Humble Bundle. Hey, Damon, can you tell us
go to
about
Humble Bundle and do the equal G.N.A podcast and give us money, bitches.
That has actually got to be the best description of Humble Bundle that I've heard to date. Does anybody else have a better description by any chance?
Humble Bundle is a gaming service in which you can buy monthly video games from. If you decide to buy those, you can do a == partners G.N.A podcast to donate money to charity. So if you're buying some games, you want to do some good in the world, donate to charity by putting the == partner G.N.A podcast.
We'll correct that. It's =partner = G.N.A podcast.
I was close enough for never looking it up.
You were pretty damn close. Actually, I'm pretty impressed.
I like Daymox better.
Daymox was pretty hot there. I mean, we might just make that the general thing. And I can't load for some reason how much money we've made. Oh, there we go. We've made $10.50 this month for Humble Bundle. That's awesome.
You're welcome.
That's really awesome. Where the fuck was I? Oh yeah, Humble Bundle. We're done with that. Do you like anime? Because we friggin' like anime a lot. In fact, we have been watching. Jesus Christ, we've been watching Hajime no Ippo for a while now.
Yes, we have.
I
said, I'm carrying it through until Blue takes it back.
I'm hoping that people are enjoying this, because if they're not, then Jesus Christ, we got to change it up. I mean, I'm enjoying it, but
I'm enjoying it. Everything's new now for me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm digging it because I've enjoyed the anime just in general. But yeah, join us every Sunday night at 19:30 Eastern Standard Time, hosted by none other than Zyberblood. We already talked about our current theme, anime. We want to thank Morgan BS Photography for our
movie night
and artwork. Oh yeah, Crap Horror Movie Night, which if you're listening to this, you just missed it because it went by. We talked about it last week too. We watched Prometheus and Alien Covenant, and we might sneak a third one in there depending on what people feel like after we start things up. But Horror Movie Night starts every second Saturday, and we start at 2100 on the dot at rabbit.it/G.N.A podcast. So if you like horror movies, come join us there. We always have a good time. We do a little heckling, a little mystery Science Theater 3000 on it, especially when there's some really bad ones.
Yeah, Cecil will be kicking it off for me this weekend, as I will be helping out a friend. Hopefully I'll be startup.
Hurrah! Check out morganbs.com. He's got some cool stuff there. You can also email us at GNApodcast@GNAandyourdNA.one with questions, comments, death threats. We don't care. Last but not least, check our website out at
www.drinkmorebooze.com. Gravemynd.com or, G.N.A.podcast.com. But I say, fuck it, let's drink some more booze.
Thank you,
Wow,
Daymok,
I knew it was
for
coming. Every time he's on, I knew it was coming.
I just take off my headphones at this point. You just
Right?
expect it.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's coming.
Yeah,
it's coming.
exactly.
It's like a wave coming at you. You know it's coming. As soon as I do that setup, you know it's coming right down the pipe.
Like the wave that broke Cecil's back.
Yeah, actually, that's actually very accurate. The wave that broke my back.
It's like going into a truck stop bathroom. You know you're gonna see some weird guy's dick, so why even bother going in?
Yeah, I mean that's why I go in.
How about to say to see some weird guy's dick?
That's the whole point. Well, have a great night, guys. Thanks for joining in.
Yep.
Bye.
Have a good one, bros.